keepers stashed the talisman of water in a series of hidden caverns located deep below the city. According to their map, I'll find it in a shrine located in the lowest cavern. I don't expect to run into anything too threatening other than a few venomous spiders. However, the map does contain this note. Stand not against us, lest you feel the sting of ignorance's barbs. Sounds like keeper talk for we've rigged the place. An informant of mine, Garrett, made a home for himself in these caverns after he lost his job tending the ticket counter of a nearby opera house. He should know these caverns better than anyone, so I'll pay him a visit to see if he has any useful information for me.
Song of the Caverns. Difficulty hard. Locate your informant, Garrett. He may have valuable information about the caverns for you. Use the Keeper's map to find the Talisman of Water. Remember, they've probably rigged the place, so be careful. Escape from the caverns after you've taken the talisman. It may not be as easy as you think. Loot may be scarce down in the caverns, but an expert thief such as yourself should be able to find at least 200 worth. Oh. Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Thief Gold. Well, we've acquired half the talismans necessary so far, getting the Talisman of Earth and Fire. And now, this will be the third of 4. This is also the final mission added in the Thief Gold game. This was not here originally in Thief Dark Project. Of all the Thief Gold added missions, this one is my favorite of them, but I still dislike this mission. This is my third least favorite mission in the entire Thief series. We'll talk about reasons maybe later, if we ever have to break the immersion for some reason. But otherwise, I won't be down on the game any more than I already was when I talked about the Thief Gold missions some episodes ago. Sounds like, though, we can expect some issues, and from what we briefly saw about the map, it looks like there's probably craymen and spiders down here. So we'll prepare for a little bit of combat this time around. Let's go ahead and begin that preparation now. Alright, so we are going into battle without being prepared for battle this time around. Garrett's a bit of a contrarian. On the battles where we're going to with lots of people around, he brings all sorts of weaponry to kill them, and then we don't use any of it. And then in the missions where we're likely to fight lots of spiders or horrible undead, he just doesn't bring anything with him to help him with, well, not all the time, but actually with undead Tim, he tends to bring a few bales of holy water, so he's got that going for him. But here, craymen and spiders, this time I would have expected to see 50 broadhead arrows in their arsenal, and all we have is 10. Come on, Garrett, what the heck, you gotta stop impulse buying things when you go out there to prepare to prep for the mission. Anyway, we finally now also can purchase gas arrows. Having completed the Hand Brotherhoods some time ago. I don't know if we've read about these before. Actually, I think we did. We did. And we were able to purchase some at the beginning of the last episode as well, and I think I read about them there. Alright, so, how do we want to do this? There's some caverns. Again, we know there's spiders and craymen. Spiders generally will be broadhead arrows if we're going to deal with them. We only start with 10, so let's purchase another, I think at least 5 or 6 of them. We'll start with just 5. Since we have craymen, let's also get a fire arrow. I can't believe we only can purchase 1 of them. That's kind of a shame, because craymen can take a fire arrow like a champ. They'll be hurt afterwards, and if you get them with the fire arrow before, if they didn't quite see you, it will do decent damage and maybe make one of them run. So we can make one of them run with 1 fire arrow. We have 3 rope arrows to start with. On the off chance we might want to use another, let's purchase 1. And then the rest of this is up in the air. So we're being offered gas arrows. Gas arrows can drop a crayman without too much work. Actually, just a single gas arrow will do that. Let's purchase 2 gas arrows. Well, and we can never really have too many water and moss arrows, so let's purchase all 10 of these water arrows and all 4 of those moss arrows, which leaves me enough money for 1 of the flash bombs. With our leftover cash, as much as I would like another healing potion, we won't be able to afford that unless I sell back some of our broadheads, and I think I'd rather have the broadheads than a healing potion. We'll just purchase even more broadheads to help us out down here with these spiders and craymen. And yes, everyone, I know. I've beaten Thief several times. But Garrett doesn't know what he's walking into. So we're going to purchase this stuff. I think we're good to go. So, let's get going.
Who's there? Is someone there? Nothing here now.
So that's important to have heard, because it means that that guard doesn't want to see us, or he'll open fire, or sound an alarm or something. So we need to stay out of his vision. I don't hear any other guards on patrol around here. It seems to be a very small opening area before we get to go down into the caverns. There are some boxes here, and you can use them to scale the wall to get up to where this guard is located. But I think these stairs will do the same thing. Quite a few more broadheads? I think we just picked up 6 more. And he can keep his lunch. I approve. This wedge of cheese is delicious. Those 3 boxes, you can stack them onto this, and you'll be able to get up over that wall if you so wish. But there is nothing up there, save another window to enter that room the guard is in. At least, I found nothing the last time I had tried this. Down deeper into the sewer system. Need a key to open that. There was no key on the guard. I see no key here, and no secret switch either. So that path is just inaccessible. Before we go down there, we should probably look at the map. A door, and then spiders. Beware. But beware, brethren. 1 man lost. there's a waterlogged cavern of some sort, which will lead us to some craymen, 4 men lost. 3 weeks did we toil to make the shrine. Keeper brethren, stand not against us, lest you feel the sting of ignorance's barbs. Sadly, 1 more did we lose on our return. And then they returned. But it looks like there was another passage that led someplace else if we wanted to explore it. I'm going to talk about this really quickly, since I am breaking the immersion here, that it's been 100 years since the cathedral was sealed. I would doubt that any of this would have remained this way, unless the keepers only recently had delivered this talisman here. And it's one of the only real complaints I have about, well, I have several complaints about this mission, but well, no. Let's keep going. The map showed at least what had happened when the keepers were last here. I would expect things to be quite different now. Let's see how different things actually are. So first off, this feels like Burrick tunnels to me.
Guess I'm not getting any information from Geary after all.
Geary looks like he's seen better days. Let's deal with the spider now. More spiders arrived today. That makes 12 this week. I have no time to puzzle over this strange migration. I must pack up my belongings and move elsewhere on the morrow. Oh, a day late. Looks like he was eating them as well. Well, I guess it's free food. A healing potion. Nothing else in his belongings. No key either. Another man lost to the spiders, though not a member of the keepers. I wonder how the spider even got here. They don't strike me as being able to swim. This would seem to be a little... Well, I guess actually Tim spiders would crawl along the walls. Huh, but there is no other passage. Though it seems this area is rather dangerous for me to be in. Okay, we do have an underwater tunnel. And it looks like we're going to be forced to take it. The spiders probably didn't swim through that. Maybe there's a crack or hole in the ceiling that we missed. apparently already at the Crayman Caves as well. I thought I saw a Crayman walk out of the room to our right here. The faster paced chirps indicate that it is suspicious about that sound. This is probably a mistake. I'm going to try to kill one of these Craymen with an arrow. Craymen are a lot more sturdy than people are, though. This may just make it angry. Uh-oh. Pretty sure that was a different one than the one we saw earlier. But I'm not sure. I think there's two on patrol, right? We saw two walking. I can hear the fast-paced chirping. It's behind this pillar. The way the sound echoes around these caves makes it difficult for me to tell where that one is at this moment. A moss arrow there, but nothing else on that corpse, or the remains of whatever that was. Seems like a good series of tunnels to find some of that 200 gold, especially if the Keeper's lost people here. No, there's nothing. I don't really want to kill all the craymen. This is their cave system. We'll just have to hope there's some more loot up ahead. A keeper died here. I fear to go on. The rest of the expedition have gone on ahead, and I was to follow directly, but when the last of them disappeared beneath the surface of the water, all my strength and courage disappeared with them. When they see that I do not follow, they will surely send someone back for me. I need only wait a moment more, or perhaps an hour at most. Dark thoughts haunt me. What is time in a place that sees no sun or moon? What good are tears in a place that is all water? I must rest now. I would have a spot of dry enough to recline upon comfortably. Well, poor guy didn't make it. So close to the exit, too. But that hints there's another way to have gotten down here. Garrett is very lucky that there is oxygen up in these little bolt holes. That's interesting. Someone's sinking. And, more importantly for us, the Crayman that was here ran upstairs, and then we heard arrows being flung at it. So the traps are still activated here. Ooh, and he not the only one to have fallen to them. Stand not against us, lest you feel the sting of ignorance's barbs. Stand not against us. To Captain Colorado from Lady Valerius. I received word of the shrine and treasure room you have found during your mission to eradicate their little spider problem. I look forward to receiving whatever bounty lies there, and will not tolerate any more excuses about mysterious traps or other dangers. Success. Lady V.
Empty. Now what?
I do wonder how they got up here. I don't think we're able to climb up this. Guards must have better pathing than Garrett has.
I can't remember the rest of the words. It's been so long now, but I had such glory, such fame. Our pretty heart is a soaring, fish. I spy you, little fish. Oh no, it's a big fish, rather. Are you here to sing too? We'll reenact the memorable scene between Raoul and Valerius at the bridge. I'll begin. The city at night. Raoul, the handsome, young opera house owner, sings to the Lady Valerius. I, Raoul, do accuse you of using treachery to obtain your wealth. Then Lady Valerius sings, I, Lady Valerius, have obtained the opera house, yes. Right from under your nose, you must kiss the ground underneath my toes. Now, I live here under the opera, but I go back, stealing food and such as I need. She can't kick me out, not Raoul. Then they come down, looking for spiders, but they found the treasure from the shrine instead. No, she has that too. I've seen her with it. It has powers. You could steal it from her, yes. That would make her sad. Let's see. What would she sing? I know. Lady Valerius, weeping in her chamber, sings, I, Lady Valerius, am so sad. Where has the treasure gone that once made me glad? You need a map? Raoul has a map. You need a key? You can get that too from me. Remember, I left at the sewer. Though the right might look newer, that's the secret of the way in. Now go, go, go! Up the rope you go! Why do you move so slow? Let us reenact the memorable scene again between Raoul and Valerius at the bridge. I'll begin. it is very good, isn't it? Yeah. Ah, yeah. I am telling a terrible story, but it doesn't...
The curtains went down on this guy a long time ago. It's the best lead I have.
The rest of the world has been so long now, but I had such glories.
Well, things are not progressing the way Garrett originally thought they would. It's something I've always really enjoyed about the Thief game in particular. Your missions change, and you're led to believe something is what's going to happen, and something else entirely different is what occurs, or there's complications. I forget the law now, but it's like, whatever plans you had fall apart the moment you engage the enemy. Let's take a look at our new objectives. Find and steal the Talisman of Water. The strange hermit's ravings are your best clue that the talisman has been moved to the Opera House above the caverns. Find the Opera House and break in. The Opera House is filled with precious adornments which attract the city's wealthiest patrons, so don't leave without at least 1,500 worth of loot. An experienced thief shouldn't have to resort to violence, especially with an artsy set like the opera troupe. Don't kill anyone who is not armed. You read last week that the music director at the Opera House was just presented with a silver flute. An item like that could fetch a pretty penny on the market. Find it. After you get what you came for, get to the city streets outside the Opera House. He gave us a map as well. We'll take a look at that when we get into the Opera House. It should probably be pretty obvious when we've done that. And he was singing, "Turn left at the sewer, though the right may look newer. That's the secret of the way." It looks like to the right leads out to the city streets as well. Mr. Colorado, it is not enough to kill the spiders brazen enough to enter the basement. You must tell your men to descend into the sewers and below. They must kill every spider they see. They must search until no more spiders are found. It does not concern me if men are lost or if they are afraid to venture past the sewers and the tunnels beyond. If your men cannot complete a simple task, I will find men more suitable to the work. And are you so sure you can get other work without a recommendation from the opera? I think not. Report to me on the morrow regarding your progress. Lady Valerius. I have to say, I agree with her. It's not enough just to kill, like, the spiders in the sewer. You gotta figure out where they're coming from and stop them from continuing to do that. Oh, I don't necessarily agree with her forcing the men to actually retrieve the treasure.
This looks like the way in.
Alright, everyone. Let's take a look at our map. Oh, that's a bit awkward. Oh, no, we need to use this map. And now we've scribed that map onto our own. We should no longer need this. Okay, so we are somewhere down here in the basement, but we don't know where exactly we are, though we should. We are located here. I'm guessing this is a sewer entrance, so we must be located in this section. There are X's here on the map. They're not guards, which I don't think so, considering that we have something that looks like a scribbled guard here. They're actually marks of where there's secret paths for you to take to get up and down through the theater and avoid the main hallways herein. Lady Valerius's location is here, apparently. Cribs. Babies left off in here, I suppose? Maybe this stands for sleeping quarters. Well, I'll have to find out what that means a little later. A helpful map, especially those X's, which will hint as to how we can get from place to place. It's probably too much to hope for, though, that this basement is not patrolled. I heard the whistling very briefly. As a servant. There's a second pair of footsteps. There's a guard on patrol here too. And there's some metal up ahead somewhere. The servant walks on it. Not sure what he's doing. He's walking between two rooms. Doesn't look like there's anything, at least in the close by room. Not sure what time of night it is, but the opera might still be in operation at this moment. Like, they might be performing soon. So we should anticipate there being more people than we're used to in these areas. By these areas, I mean this mission. It's supposed to be where they store the pyrotechnics for theater purposes. Some fire arrows. I'm expecting to find normal mines down here then, too. But we find something much better than normal mines. Gas mines. They work exactly the same in that they're proximity mines, but instead of killing someone or doing a great deal of damage, they release knockout gas in the area around them. It can be avoided if the enemy was turning or turns back just as they hit the mine, so you still want to put it on a path where the enemy is going to be patrolling over it, and they make a lot of noise when you drop them and activate them. But otherwise, I feel like they're much easier to use than gas arrows are. 3 flash bombs as well, and more explosives. Furnace probably keeps, judging from the size of it, must keep a good portion of the theater heated. It's this area as well. The big room here. There's a secret in this room. There's another servant, sounds like, somewhere over there to our right. gazebo of some sort. Must be brought upstairs occasionally, I suppose, for certain theatrical performances. Nothing in it. We must be here, and there's no secrets in this room. When he turns around, can cross to the other side.
Is someone there? Guess it was nothing.
I hear what sounds like another servant. We'll have to wait here for that guard to turn around. Then we can check out what sounds like a wine storage. Sounds like it looked like a wine storage based on our map.
Who's there? Is someone there? Hello? Anyone there?
Oh, times must be really tough for the theater. These look like these are supposed to hold barrels, but instead we find just singular bottles of wine in these. Just one good bottle of wine as well. That one servant sounds like he's just walking around in a circle outside of the actual wine area. Not much down here at all. Okay, or at least not in the wine area. Let's follow this servant. Maybe he's taking a small hit of that every time he passes by at this area. He's just getting in some exercise. Okay. Well, that, I think, is this entire area searched. There's a bath and some food stores here. Let's search the other section now of the basement. Really hard to see, but there are some arrows down here. 3 more water arrows. We'll put those to good use. Some meat, vegetables hanging down here. Spices. Must be a pantry for the kitchen above. I hear someone singing. And I don't want to risk going up that ramp, only to find that person staring directly at us. We should search the rooms, though. No, nothing. We'll wait here for him to come back, and then we'll tail him a bit. See if it's a good place to hide in the room that he walks through.
What was that noise?
If I remember the map, there's a secret here. Yep. It looks like it leads up to the first floor, I'm guessing. Cook. Remember to serve the ballerinas only a light supper the night of the performance, lest we have a repeat of Little Catherine's unwelcome addition to Thursday night's show. Consider this your first and only warning. Mr. Cribbs, Director of Music, Mr. Cribbs. So that's pointing to where Cribbs is located on our map. Let's wait here for the servant to walk past us to the left. And we'll take a quick peek at what this other dining room might have. Nothing in it. I would like to search the rest of downstairs, though, before we go upstairs. So let's search this area. The only area we have left to search. Oh, that's a guard.
Seven salty sailors sweetly sang some sad sea songs. Seven sadly swillers. Oh, goodness me.
There's a guard coming. I don't know if he walks down here. So let's see if he does. If he does, maybe we can steal a key off his belt or something, assuming he has one. He has no such item, but he's walking directly towards us. Must be connected to the other hallway. Let's tail this guard.
I saw something. Oh, you're around here somewhere.
Do re mi fa sol la ti do ti la sol la 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 la. What was that? These halls must speak from the past.
Okay. That's all of this searched. Now we need to get upstairs, I think. I would like, though, to avoid the staircases and the guard we saw guarding the storage room. Though maybe we should search the storage. We'll have to knock out that guard. We did bring 2 gas arrows with us, so we could use one of them on him.
Is someone there? Rats around here perform more than we do.
Well, nothing in here at all but an elevator. Still, good to have another way up, I suppose. Though I feel like we wasted that
What was that?
arrow. Since we have secret passages up, let's stick to using them instead of taking that elevator. The upper side's probably guarded as well. We already put out the lights in the kitchen here, so we'll try taking this path up.
What's that? Oops. I guess it was nothing.
So, did you read Cribb's latest? That gibberish is a waste of my art.
Ironic, since I always considered your art to be a waste.
And, to add injury to insult, I'm forced to wear costumes from years past.
I can't believe the Opera House is still losing money. It's all these lower-class people working in the ticket office and such. They steal whatever they can get their hands on. Valerius should fire all of them.
For once, I agree with you, Christine. Scrapping the lower class would certainly clean things up around here. But what will you do for food and shelter when they kick you out?
Taffer.
These old buildings make too much noise.
We're too visible there. We need to figure out what's causing that amount of light and put it out. Just a sitting room of some sort. We crawled up here. I think. No, we're here at the moment. I think. I'm not sure. We crawled up this X, so that would put us in this spot. This must be a hallway, and this leads down to the larder. Uh-oh.
Hello? Show yourself.
I'm being a bit free with my knockouts at the moment, apparently, as well. But I don't like having to walk on tile with guards around if I can avoid it. We got another key from that guard as well. A golden key. And there's a servant on patrol up here somewhere.
Huh? The rats around here perform more than we do. Is someone there?
Same room we were in before. But now we have a little more darkness to take that tiara. Carmela, a stellar performance as usual. I write in hopes that you will consent to a stroll this evening on the second floor promenade. I promise I will not arrive empty-handed. Please do not refuse me. I will wait all night if need be. A short stroll and some pleasant conversation is all I ask, and in return, I have for you a most special gift, one fit for a queen. Awaiting you on the promenade, I remain, your most ardent admirer, Lord B. Oh, is that Lord Bafford? Lord Bafford, assuming that was written for tonight, you are perhaps the most unluckiest man alive. Captain Colorado and men of the Opera Guard. 2 guards will at all times, day and night, be posted outside my office suite. In case of trouble or commotion of any kind in the Opera House, then send 2 more to stand guard directly inside the suite. The artifact must be protected. I will tolerate no lapses in security. Lady Valerius. This becomes a lot more difficult for us if we're detected. Is what that means. of storage here in the Opera House, but not much being stored. We did learn from one of the servants that the Opera House is still losing money. So we're on this side of the Opera House at the moment, having come through, I think, this back room here. I'm imagining that there's similar guards posted on each side of the Opera House. I would like to wait here until we see the archer, who walked in here earlier, walk back out of this hallway. We'll take the elevator back downstairs. That seems like a safer thing to do. That seems like a safer thing to do than to walk back through that room again. Once we have the talisman, we can actually probably let the guards even see us, as 2 guards will go inside Lady Valerius's. It'd not be on patrol any longer. It's a gold key, so it's likely to be the one we already possess.
Seven salty sailors sweetly sang some sad sea songs. 7 sadly swiller... Oh, goodness me.
Let's try the broiler room. Let's see where that will take us.
Hmm? I thought I saw something. Guess it was nothing.
Who's that? Sorry, I made a cut.
The wine servant turned his path around, or that's a different servant altogether. When he comes back out of that room, we're going to leap into the boiler, and see. Actually, it's not really a boiler, it's just a giant room. Giant fireplace. quite an extravagant-looking room, this. I am beginning to suspect that I do not have revenge in my blood. For if I did, I would go now and steal from Lady Valerius all the contents of her office suite. She doesn't know about the secret passageway that leads there from the second-floor rotunda. She doesn't know about the key that works the lock. When she took over here and dismissed my whole staff, all knowledge of the secret passages and rooms left with us. I return here now and then to obtain provisions, always with the thought of exacting some revenge. But I fear I carry with me a terrible flaw. I do not have revenge in my blood. Raoul. That's a speed potion on that guard's belt. We're gonna try for that. We'll watch here for, and so the guard isn't reacting to the secret passage being opened at all, so maybe he's seen Raoul leave this place on occasion. Doesn't think anything about it. He's not being paid, I suppose, to tell Lady Valerius about it either. If he walks that way, we'll try for it right now. Otherwise, we'll wait for him to complete his circuit. Ooh, that's a little too far away for me to run. We'll try to grab it from behind him as he walks that way. He'll be a little closer to this spot. And if we're caught, we can always run and leap over there, though we'll make getting the talisman a bit more difficult. Here we go, everyone.
Sir? Was that you? Seems quiet enough now. Oh well.
I better get some rest.
Around here before more than we do.
We're gonna wait here for that guard to leave this room. Then we can actually look outside and see what we're dealing with. I heard more tile up ahead.
And the people up above me get all the light and get all the favors, and I don't have another thing to eat in days.
Only problem with shutting the door is I can't hear if any guards will walk up towards this room. Very elegant little sitting room, though. but not the rotunda we're looking for. What did we do? We came out here, walked through here, went into this little room, and then made a left. So we're in this area at the moment. There's nothing in that room. That looks out over the entrance. Probably one of the battlements for the battlements. Opera House have battlements, Tim? Ooh. We are here at the moment, I think. No, we are... Yeah, we are on the second floor, but we're not near the... We're overlooking this area. We must be over here somewhere. I think she has spectacles on her belt.
This latest opera from Valerius and Cribbs is a testament to the superiority of human intellect. Man overcomes nature. Ah, my absolute favorite theme.
I couldn't disagree with you more. This opera is more of a travesty than a testament. The only thing overcome were my poor ears by that horrendous music Cribbs has written.
You're just miffed because Cribbs is fond of tragic endings.
That's not it at all. Since Valerius took over, we've had to endure this Mr. Cribbs and his twisted little operettas with vines and lycas as villains and other complete nonsense. How can you stand it?
Well, I say in with the new. That's what I say.
He has a belt pouch. She does not. I did not notice that before. I thought she had the belt pouch. Alright, we gotta go on the other side of him.
Is someone there? These old buildings make too much noise.
I thought I saw something. These halls must speak from the past. Is someone there? The rats around here perform more than we do. I thought I saw something. These halls must speak from the past.
The past would like their spectacles back. The booths must be privately owned because the people here will remark if you are in one of them. And that looks like a pair of spectacles. It is on the mantelpiece there. We're on the wrong side of, I think, the Opera House at the moment, though, everyone. We are accidentally going to the north, yeah, via this passage. We want to be on the other side.
I thought I saw something.
This is the rotunda. The secret passage supposedly leads from this directly to Lady Valerius's room. Of course, it is a secret passage. Oh, but it's an obvious secret passage.
A hidden entrance.
Always our favorite entrance into a house. So many keys. Most enchanting Lady V. I will cherish the flute always. Its outward beauty is matched only by its glorious tone. I must endeavor to keep it safe. However, I will be somewhat indisposed at home until this confounded Furnuckle heals. I hope I do not impose too much upon you, but will you look after this key to my wall safe while I recover? The flute is there, of course. I hope to return to my duties as music director before the new moon. Your friend and colleague, Ian Cribbs. To outside her office, or her her office at all times. I'm surprised she didn't keep this with her, but I'm glad she didn't. Talisman of water acquired. We'll pretend we left that back inside the box for her. Okay. And I think we'll stop here, everyone. When we come back, we'll try to finish exploring the Opera House. I'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching, and take care, everyone.